I've seen him do that against Lancelot's, I think, if he's not playing the mirror. I don't know. I've definitely seen it from other Percivals.
Ooh.
So this is Xerom versus D-cint.
And D-cint looks like after the MBK matchup, he's definitely trying to bait out more DPs, even though it's a completely different person.
Just DP.
Yeah.
Do it
Like,
already.
Everyone's gonna do it eventually.
Like he got hit with like at least 20 DPs in that set.
I mean, it's tough on this one too because it's Charlotta, whose DP is a little bit different than some of these other characters because you get the downward bit as well.
Yeah, she's a charge character, so not a lot of room for error.
Oh wow,
that didn't kill.
that's a surprise.
His chip is a factor, so we gotta be careful.
Yeah,
Just get the downward part of the DP, like I said.
the extraversal. It's
I think
it's a tough cookie to crack.
Yeah,
Was that a DP or was that the dive kick?
Who's DP?
Okay.
It kind of functions as both sometimes.
Yeah.
It's tough to really beat it out effectively.
There were some times when I was playing against Xerom.
Oh,
and
what
Xerom did
the-
DP.
You see that?
That was definitely weird.
Like, because the
But-
first attack actually hit, and then the Ladiva was like, "No, I don't wish to kill her now.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's
Definitely
too
could
cute,
happen.
too kawaii."
Yeah. I'm out.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
There
that's
we
gonna
go.
kill.
Great anti-air.
For sure.
Okay, I'm about
Yeah.
to say,
Wait.
Okay.
it's
Okay.
your moment to shine. You
All
better
right.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
We don't even get a
redemption.
countdown.
Redemption. Monkey's got the numbers
Yeah,
in his
you know,
head.
as somebody that originally played grapplers, I was playing with the Ladiva a lot at launch, and that super doesn't disappoint you, especially if you're not scaling it, you're just doing 2H, it's fine.
Yeah.
How you play the best grappler in the game? With wild.
I do, yes, exactly. I'm not even kidding, I do.
Yep. No, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Oh,
That being said, maybe.
Oh, no.
Too bad.
that was your
Ladiva
moment.
could definitely redeem herself as best grappler in the game if that combo went off.
Yeah, all our opinions would change as we witness the 65%
At least for a
damage.
minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still alive. One more chance. No more chance.
I wonder what he tried there. Did he try a too heavy?
I saw 5L on Wake Up, close L rather, and then nothing. And it wasn't a counter hit, so I think it was just forward movement.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, Charlotta's jump so fast that sometimes you don't even register that she's about to hit you with a jump in until it's too late.
Yeah, she just lands quickly. It's a very high jump. In general, most characters have a high jump in this game, but she falls much faster.
Oh my god, this counter hit. Yeah, and a great knockdown as well. SPD is the only move here though, so you can count on them going for it. Yep, see, the cooldown was gone.
Oh, and the ant.
Ooh. That's a really good point to keep an eye on the cooldowns for this character because I mean, you can get, meterless knockdowns with Ladiva, but when that's the only thing that's up, it feels like kind of a given. So good scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
And that's the thing. D-cint is not shy about going for SPD.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's going for it right
Case in
there.
point.
And it's harder to read the cooldowns to guide their decision making if they're going for SPD, even when they do have clap and headbutt available.
I feel like that reset was worth it. The whiff SPD there, worth the gamble. I feel like with a hard knockdown, you can still instill that gamble on the setup.
I mean, sometimes you go for a reset, not because it's the most optimal thing to do.
Just to hurt some feelings.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
honestly, like when I play some games I play, I'll go for resets because I don't want them to feel comfortable and knowing how the situation is gonna end.
Yeah, you don't want them to feel like they know the set play, and they're just going through the motions.
Yeah, like I'll do things like I'll jump in Rondas and I know that it hit on a stun, and I'll just throw them afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then so every single time I'll intentionally just make them want to like panic.
Yeah.
It's that mental warfare. You
Yeah.
never know what they're gonna do.
Oh,
That's unfortunate. Gets the counter punish.
that's like the most distinctly visible mental warfare in this game is that overhead counter hit.
Yeah, for sure. You saw me get perfected, getting hit by them twice in a row.
If there's
felt
one
it.
thing that we're missing from the offline experience of this game, it's hitting that overhead and then immediately looking at our opponents in the eyes.
Just give him a
It's
nice
implied.
thumbs up.
I know everybody here knows the feeling.
Yeah, definitely. But just raw H, big starter for Ladiva, but going for a reset instead, and
Ooh,
baiting
gets
DP
the
doing
DP.
so.
Oh, gets a punish too. That's great. That's not always so easy.
One more. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's I did not expect that big chunk of life to just disappear off of that hit. But
Yeah, that ender is kind of rare, except for a few like anti-air combos. I feel, or the command grab starter. But I feel like that it's really good to get that going when you can, because it's not as easy to like
Ooh,
go off cooldown with it, and it does a ton of damage.
that was a good challenge on the overhead there. Didn't really get much to stop it.
It's a rowdy lariat.
yeah, so that tiny little
Good
character.
spot dodge. Oh, bummer. Misses the anti-air. Not
Almost
quite
in
good at
wall
balance.
range.
Oh, and super respectful on wake up.
That was so sick. The sweep into into demon flip right there was gnarly. Xerom is everywhere on the map right now.
I know, doesn't want to give away his position to D-cint, obviously.
I feel like D-cint is like chasing a fly around the room,
That'll do it.
except the fly has a big sword,
So,
which is actually terrifying now that I think of it.
The
Right.
fly can go
She
invincible.
definitely wants blood.
Yeah, the fly has iframes and a big sword.
She's more like a mosquito.
yeah,
Would you
this is
even
like a
try?
mosquito.
Yeah.
Would I cry?
Ooh.
Yeah, probably.
No, I said, would you try? Would you even try to swat a fly with a big sword and iframes? I think I would just try to block and bounce, like leave.
I mean,
Nah,
I swat
I'd-
mosquitoes all the time. So.
I'd call somebody. Nah, I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I need a professional in the house.
you're like,
I would get
Bring-
Nat Geo on the scene.
Oh,
Planet
all
Earth.
the poison. All the poison.
All right, so Xerom's about to sort of delete the option of 5U from D-cint's roster from the rest of the set, because
Wow.
that
was an
attempt
unscale starter.
really cost
Yeah.
D-cint a lot of life.
Cost
Well,
decent life,
It's pretty
positioning.
close, though.
Yeah. Decent
Yes,
has a
girls.
pretty decent meter lead though.
Pun intended.
Yeah. Ah, it's
Ooh.
gone.
Decent health differential too.
Yeah. Well, now they're all back to 0.
Yeah.
Beating in the dog is super strong.
Ooh. Wow.
Great
Amazing.
response.
Uh-oh.
Delayed meaty H, aka not meaty H, is getting all the hits right here.
Well, speaking of all the hits,
Oh.
I think she's dead.
Is that gonna kill? Wow.
Oh,
That was 3 interactions.
that's a diva round.
That was,
I learned
that
from
was
the last
3 like audible callouts.
Yeah, and heard all around the world, heard around the casa.
Perfect
the windows
intonation.
are shaking. Yeah.
Not mine. I actually don't have game audio. So.
I thought you were gonna say you don't have Windows. I was like, Doc, I gotta get you out of there.
Windows are a structural weakness. Doc does not use them.
Yeah, Doc is optimal.
No, I just my PlayStation has my hitbox plugged in, and it's into a computer monitor, so I don't have.
Wow,
any
the
audio.
anti-air was clutch.
Yeah, it
And
was a
the
counter
corner.
one.
Yeah,
Nice
I
drop
don't have
combo,
game
but
audio
you're still
either.
there.
Like, so it's fine. Whatever.
Wow. Oh, a little bit of a stagger there.
Not a,
Very-
oh, still
All
gets
right,
the headbutt,
scrappy,
Okay,
but
okay.
it'll do.
Still
Yeah.
alive.
Okay, I kind of like.
All right, Monkey, what do you think? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, it still gets hit. What
This
is
one,
that?
though.
It does a lot of
It's off
damage,
a
but Ladiva
jab,
has more
right?
life, so she's
don't-
fine.
This
She's
off
not
a
even
jab, a lot of life.
Yeah.
She's
Okay, okay.
fine. Everything's
Yeah.
fine. Oh, and a frame kill. I'm still getting used to frame kills with like moves in this game. Like
Opponent
the roll and the
kill.
Blanca Ball frame kills are definitely something that
What?
causes me the jitters.
Like, this is a meaty. No, you don't like it? You
Oh
don't
no,
like
sorry,
meaties?
this was a meaty. That was nothing.
Right. And it was a troublesome one for D-cint, who, with no invincible reversal themselves outside of the supers, is kind of struggling against meaty pressure in general. That's something I might have to keep in mind as we continue through the round robin. We got a lot of matches to play.
Wow.
And yeah, coming up next, I don't know.
Ooh, Big Vern,
Decent.
Jacked Vern.
Monkey versus decent.
Oh, I figured. Yeah. All right, let's go. And is that on stream or off?
I don't know. We're
It's looking
on
off.
stream now, so
I don't know. You'll have to refer to the TOs. They do a lot of good work that I am not privy to. For better,
Mhm.
probably.
TOing has a lot of math involved, so I get confused easily.
I'm here for social studies only.
Right. Well,
if you're on stream, you're not on stream yet. But if,
Yeah,
if you're mid match,
I-
I suggest you join us in spectating here because we have Xerom and MBK, two incredible players. I think was that
Weren't they
first
in
or
the grand
second last
finals?
week?
Yep.
That was
they
grand
were
finals, right?
Yep. So this is kind of the title match.